So we are now on record, and again, welcome everyone. Glad you could come. I'm going to move back to the mat. So find that comfortable position here as we begin and kind of bring our minds into the present moment. And remembering that it's your practice. So as we move today with our movement practice, just be aware, be conscious of what you're feeling and what you're sensing in the body, and don't push it. Less is more. So let's all take a deep breath in. Exhaling, releasing. And that second deep breath. And exhale. Soften here. Let the face go soft. Release the jaw. No creases in the brow. Just breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. And you can exhale through the mouth. You can do whatever feels good, whatever feels okay. And I'm already into my deep three-part breath. Feeling the expansion in the upper chest. Feeling the belly settle back toward the spine on the exhale. My eyes are closed. Just being aware of what I feel. Releasing tension. Notice all the sensations associated with breathe, with the breath. Remember, if you experience pain, if you sense pain in the body, just ease off. Rest if you choose. And you can modify the movements and the postures to suit your body, how you feel today. So one last deep inhale in. And exhale. And as we open the eyes, lifting into that upright seat, bringing the shoulders back. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, let the chin drop down toward the chest. And draw the chin toward the right shoulder. And then bring the chin to center and over to the left. Chin to center and to the right. And center and left. The chin in the center, inhale, bringing the head back up. Now draw the shoulders back and let the gaze lift up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades toward the center of the back, pressing the jaw toward the ceiling. And bringing the gaze back up straight ahead. Let the right ear drop over toward the right shoulder. You can extend that left hand to the floor if you choose. Breathe. And then bringing the head up, let the left ear drop over toward the left shoulder, extending the right arm, fingertips on the floor. And then bringing the gaze straight ahead again, head comes up. Inhale the shoulders up toward the ears, and then bring the shoulders back and let them drop down. Shoulder blades coming again toward the center of the back. Move the head so the neck stays relaxed. Jaws released and release. Inhaling, bring the shoulders up. Draw the shoulders back and down. And release. And one last time as you inhale, lifting the shoulders. And then bring the shoulders back and down. Exhaling. Long, slow exhales. Take one more deep breath, holding the shoulders back. And exhale and release. Take a deep breath in, lifting, and open the mouth and let it go. Bring the hands out to the side, fingertips down on the floor. Now tighten the muscles in the arms. Staying lifted here through the heart. And as you inhale, turn the palms to the ceiling. Inhale and let the hands rise up. Strong, reaching through the fingertips. And as you exhale, reach wide. Bring the hands down. And as you inhale, bring the arms up. Palms touch. And as you exhale, reaching wide. Hands come down. And one last time, staying lifted through the heart. Bringing the arms up. And exhale. Some gentle twists here. Bring the left hand across, right hand behind. Lift. And as you exhale, twist looking over the right shoulder. Nothing major here, just getting warmed up, getting the body used to a little bit of movement. Inhaling, come to the front. And now as you exhale, gentle twist to the left. And inhaling, coming back to the front. Let's twist now to the right. And if you choose, you can extend that right arm, getting a little length and sensation down that arm. Exhaling to the center and exhaling, extend that twist to the left. And coming back to center. Inhale here, and as you exhale, move the heart toward the front of the mat. Let the head release down. You can bring the hands to the front, wherever you would like them to be, and just let the head hang. And on your inhale, gently round up. Take the shoulders back, press the chest or heart toward the front of the mat, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, gently round, coming down. Inhaling, coming up. Lifting, shoulders back, gaze lifts. And as you exhale, coming forward and down. And one more, inhaling, rounding up. Draw the shoulders back, lift the gaze, jut the jaw. And one more time, exhaling and folding, releasing the head toward the. And then walk the hands over toward the right knee. Take the heart toward the right knee. Inhaling, walk the hands to center. And then exhale, walk the hands over to the left, heart toward the left knee. And bringing the hands back to center, exhaling down. And inhale, just round up to that upright seat. Take that deep inhale in. And then exhale, sigh it out. Bring the arms wide and then take the fingers up toward the ceiling. So pressing out through the heels of the hands, fingers pointed up. Yeah, get strong here through the arms. Breathe. Keeping the shoulders down. Gently move the head, keep the neck relaxed. And now bring the palms down toward the floor, fingers and thumbs together, or fists, and turn the fingers down toward the floor. Now pressing out through the tops of the wrists. Still those long, deep inhales and exhales. Bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers. Squeeze the heels of the hands together so the fingers are strong now, clasping that other opposite hand. Bring the thumbs to the sacrum, lift up tall. Find sensation in the shoulders, but not too much. Again, keep the neck soft and relaxed. One more deep breath in. And exhale and release. Take that deep breath. And exhale and notice what that feels like in the arms and the hands and the fingers. Bring out the right arm straight out in front, fingers spread wide, thumb pointed to the ceiling. And as you inhale, let the hands rise up, that right hand rise up to the ceiling, pressing down through the right sits bone, reaching, turn the palm toward the front of the mat, and now take that hand back and up toward the ceiling. Tilting the head a little bit as you're gazing up, releases pressure on the neck. Breathe. Now bring that right hand back up to the ceiling, reach. And then bring out the left hand, slide it out, and arc to your left. Keep that right arm strong and straight as you reach up and over. Bring the right hand back to the ceiling, reaching up there, and exhale, release. A little movement on the right side and that right arm and in that right shoulder. Ah, yes. Bring out the left arm straight ahead. Lifting tall, inhale, and take that left hand up. pressing down to reach high. And then turn the palm toward the front of the mat, reaching up and back. And the left hand back to the ceiling, palm turns in, reaching. And exhale, release. Whoop, we forgot. Bring out the right hand and arc over to your right. Bringing the left hand back. Now you reach. And exhale, release. Take a moment here. Move the shoulders. Move that left arm, that left shoulder. And bring the arms wide. Turn the palms toward the front of the mat and then up toward the ceiling. Again, now strong through the arms, reaching out, pressing the pinky fingers up toward the ceiling. And the palms toward the front. Bring the arms down at a slight, angle down toward the floor. And then turn the palms toward the back of the mat and actually turn those palms up toward the ceiling, taking the hands back. Arms are strong, lifting, but staying upright through the heart, through the spine, without collapsing over. And bring the hands back down and take a deep breath in. And exhale. Bring out the right leg. Support that leg behind the knee. Circle the toes. Both directions. And then point the toes and flex, and point that foot, flex, toes, point and flex. A little outer rotation, taking the toes over to the right, pointing the toes to the right. Ceiling and inner rotation, taking the toes, pointing the toes to the left. And toes back to the ceiling, press through the outside edge of that foot. Feel the tightness and the strength in the quads here. And then bring the right foot in, cradle that knee with the right arm. Keeping that right foot flexed. Bringing the foot either high or low. You can move gently here, side to side with that knee or that leg. No pain. Remember, it's all about sensation. Less is more. And now with the right hand, or you can use a strap, grasping the outside edge of that foot, extend that leg. Let the shoulders release. Still breathing. Take that foot out to the right. Good. Try your breath. Bringing that leg to center. Bring the left hand across again to the outside edge of the right foot. Take the foot to the left. And then extend that right arm, looking back toward the right thumb. And now bringing that leg back to center. Bring the hands behind the calf, gently lift the right leg. Staying upright, moving the heart toward the knee or the knee toward the heart. And then release. Pressing out through the heel, keeping that right leg lifted. Scrunch the toes, spread the toes, scrunch the toes, and spread the toes. Scrunch the toes and spread the toes. And then bring the right foot down. And bring out the left leg. Take a minute or a breath. And now supporting the left leg, circle the toes. In the other direction. Point the toes and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. Now turn those toes out to the left. Toes to the ceiling and then toes to the right. And back to the ceiling. Pressing through the outside edge of the foot. And then bring that foot in. Cradling the left knee with the left arm. Find where that foot is or where that leg needs to be for you today. And now extend that leg, left hand or a strap. Bring that foot out to the left. And now to center, bringing the right hand across. Take the foot to the left, foot to the right, and extend the left arm. Bringing everything back to center. Lift the leg a little higher. Release the shoulders down as you're lifting the leg. And now staying strong through the leg. Pressing out through the ball of the foot and the heel. Scrunch the toes and spread the toes. Scrunch the toes and spread the toes. Scrunch and spread the toes. And then now bring the left foot down. Take a deep breath in. Lift. And exhale. Move around to all fours. Find your table. Spread those fingers. Middle finger points to the top of the mat, opening those thumbs toward the center of the mat. Feeling the palms of the hands on the mat and the fingertips gripping the mat. Yes. Moving cat-cow. Inhale and take the gaze ahead, let the belly drop. And now as you exhale, let the head drop toward the mat and move those hips back toward the heels. A little bit of space between the thighs for the belly. Bring the elbows down to the mat, come forward, and then press with the hands, lifting back up as the gaze comes up. Exhaling round, hips move back. Move forward and up, inhaling. And exhaling round and moving back. 2 more. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, moving back. Last one, coming forward and up. And exhale round and move those hips back toward the heels. Bring the arms in to your resting pose. And just release. And lifting the head, walk the hands up toward the front of the mat, shoulder width, spread the fingers wide, and now press down through the hands into the mat and let the head just drop down toward the mat. Hips are back toward the heels, strong through the arms. Lifting the head, gently move those hands over toward the right edge of the mat. Bring the left hand onto the right. Draw the left hip back and just let the head move toward the right knee. Releasing back with the hips. Now bring the hands to center and to the left. Right hand on left. Draw that right hip back with the head drop toward the left knee. And bring the hands back to center. Still reaching toward the front of the mat. Let the head release toward the mat. Inhaling, come up, forward, keeping the hands firm on the mat. Bring the shoulder blades onto the mat, come into knee plank. Bend the elbows, keeping the elbows tight to the body. Halfway, press back up. Bend the elbows, press back up. Bend the elbows, press back up. And then bring the hips back toward the heels. Again, hands stay at the top of the mat, reaching. Release here as you exhale. Inhaling, coming forward and up. Into knee plank or curl the toes, full plank. Bend the elbows, press back up. Bend and press. Bend the elbows and press back up. Knees come down, exhaling the hips back. And now bring the arms in into your resting pose. Come up into table. You can bring the knees back in under the hips again. Extend the right arm. And as you inhale, let the right arm lift up toward the ceiling, opening the heart to the right. It's not about cranking that arm up to the ceiling. It's about opening the body to the right. And now as you exhale, take that right hand down and through, thread the needle, bring the left elbow down, the right side of the head to the mat. Reaching through. And I like to extend my left hand out in front, lifting the gaze to the ceiling under that left arm. And bring the left hand in under the shoulder. Gently lift. Back up, extend the right arm and open to the right. And exhale, bring that right hand down. Take that breath in table. Move gently. Let the hips move side to side. Now extend the left arm to the side, inhaling and opening now to the left. Exhale, bring the left hand down and under. Left side of the head to the mat. Do what you will, what you want to do with that right hand. And lifting the gaze or turning the gaze gently toward the ceiling. Bring the right hand in under the shoulder. Press, lifting back, extending to the left, opening to the left. Strong through that lifted arm. And exhale, bring the left hand down. Gently move, come to your resting pose. Whatever feels good. Extend the right leg, toes down on the mat. Soften through the hips here. And then press back through that right heel. Lift that right foot hip height. And then bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale it back. Take it across to the left elbow. Take that leg back. And bring it up to the middle, dipping the head. And kick it back. Staying strong here, extend the left arm straight out in front into upward pose. And breathe. Gaze is straight down. Strong through the belly. And as you exhale, bring the hand down, the knee down. Come back to your resting pose or stay in table. Moving gently if you're in table. Extend the left leg, toes on the mat. Now strong through that left leg. Pressing back. Left foot comes hip height. Sacrum stays flat. Now bring the left knee to the left elbow. And take it back. Across to the right elbow. Move it back. And then up the center. And move it back. Come to your awkward pose, right arm extends. Pressing back through the heel, reaching through the fingertips. Breathe. And bring the right hand down and the knee down. And come back to your resting pose. And release. Lifting back to table. Curl the toes. Downward dog. One heel and then the other toward the mat. Good. Step the feet toward the hands. Just walk up there, keeping the toes pointed to the front of the mat. Heels a little wide. Inhale to half lift. Press the belly toward the toes. Elbows, or not elbows, shoulder blades on the back. Legs get straight, lifting the hips to the ceiling. It's not easy right here. This is work too. Now bend the knees, put the belly down onto the thighs. Release the top of the head down toward the mat, face toward the knees, weight toward the front of the feet. Forward fold. Working those heels into the mat one at a time. And then press into the mat with the feet, straightening the legs, lifting the hips. Good. Bend the knees and gently round up. Let the arms just hang. Bringing the weight to the center of the feet. Take the arms out wide. Spread the fingers, inhaling all the way up. And exhale, mountain pose. Spinal flow. Inhale the hands up. Exhale the right arm down, arcing to your right. Keep that left shoulder back. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, left hand down, arcing left. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale the hands wide, arms wide, palms turn up, twisting right, looking back. Inhale up. Reaching wide, palms up, twisting left. Inhale up. Bring the hands to the heart. Hinge, forward fold. Releasing, pressing into the mat with the feet, bellies on the thighs as you press to lift the hips. Now really bend those knees, press the belly toward or into the thighs, reach forward with the hands and then press, lifting back. Exhale the hands back on the ceiling. Bring the gaze straight ahead, exhale, the arms down. Oh, good, all right. We'll move down to do some lunges here. Well, but before we do that, we should do a little bit of balance. So bring the weight to the right. Let's go to the left. Bring weight to the left foot. Find your spot on the floor. Hands to the hips. And then just lift the right knee. And then straighten that right leg. And bring the right foot down. Bring the weight to the right foot. And then lift the left knee. Straighten the left leg. And bring the left foot down. Pressing into the mat with the feet, build your mountain, lifting up. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, coming wide now with the arms, hinge, forward fold. Releasing. Again, pressing into the mat to lift the hips. Straighten the legs. Keeping the belly on the thighs. And now inhale, half lift. Again, strong in this half lift. Gaze is straight down, top of the head reaches away. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into plank. Knees can be down. Exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhale into your cobra. Bring the toes, the big toes to touch. Press the tops of the toes into the mat. And then lift the upper chest and the head. Light pressure in the hands here in cobra. Still breathing. Good. Press up. Come to table. And bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Move the left knee back or the right foot forward, but you really want to get open. Feel that length and that opening from the back of the front leg to the top of the back leg. Bring your fingertips down into spider fingers, and those fingers should be even with the heel of the front foot. So you really want that front foot ahead of the knee if you can get it there. Take a breath. And then we're going to move to crescent lunge. So bring the hands to the knee, stay low. Don't lift through the hips as you come to this posture, and then come into your crescent lunge. Bring the hands to the heart. Left elbow comes across for a twist. You could curl the toes. You can do this in high lunge. And now bring the hands to center and down to the mat. Curl those toes. And now just press through the back heel into high lunge. Long from the top of the head to the heel of the left foot. And bring the back knee down and bring that right foot back beside the left. Take a breath, come to your resting pose, whatever feels good. Now bring the left foot to the top of the mat. Opening up between the heel of the left foot and the knee of the right leg. I like now to come to, well, before I didn't, but fingertips for low lunge, so that I can now bring the shoulder blades onto the back, lifting through the heart here with the fingertips on the mat. Gaze is straight ahead. Breathe and settle. Remember, 5 breaths. The first 2, you find the posture, and the last 3 breaths, you just release into the posture. Good. As you inhale, hands come to the knee, still staying low. That left knee moving toward the front of the mat, heart toward the front of the mat, or heart lifted. And now crescent lunge. And hands in prayer. Right elbow across. Pro twist. And that left elbow lifts toward the ceiling. Hands to center and down to the mat. Again, fingertips lifting. And then come to spider fingers. Curl the back toes, high lunge. Stay low. And long here. Strong through that back leg. And bring the back knee down. Bring that left knee back beside the right. And come to your resting pose to just release here. Good. Walk the hands again toward the front of the mat. And come up into your knee plank. Curl the toes. Come to your full plank. Just breathe. Now bend the elbows and slowly lower all the way down, belly on the mat. And the chest touches first, right? Or maybe not. So let's come to locust. So bring the hands out and down by your, or towards your side. Palms down, and inhale, lift the head and the upper chest, and then lift the arms and the legs. Point the feet, spread those toes, flex those toes, spread those fingers, and breathe. And exhale down, take the right side of the face to the mat. Turn the palms up, heels out. And the left side of the face. Let's bring the elbows up under the shoulders. Hands flat on the mat. And now press the knees into the mat, lift the hips, and then curl the toes and straighten the legs so the knees pop up. Forearm plank. Strong through the core. Gaze is straight down. Lift the right foot off the mat. And bring the right foot down, lift the left foot off the mat. Bring the left foot down. Take one more deep breath. And bring the knees down and bring the hips down. Take the elbows wide, right side of the face to the mat. And the left side of the face. And now just bring the hands under the shoulders, come up the table, bring the feet around to the front. Let's come to Navasana. So come to your balance. And now bring those knees in, hug them in, and you can wrap your arms around those. Squeeze. And then expand, Navasana. Spread the toes. Breathe. One more deep breath. And exhale, come to your cobbler pose. And then move the feet away a little bit. Come to that diamond, that butterfly. Just let the head drop toward the feet. And now bringing the knees back to the ceiling, Hands behind the knees, gently roll down onto your back. Ah, yes. Good, let's do some bridges. Bring the feet all the way in. Knees straight to the ceiling. Reach down, touch the heels with your fingertips. Middle finger touches the heel of the feet. Good. As you inhale, press with the hands or press with the feet, actually, and just roll those hips up. And exhale and lower. Finding sensation, I believe, in the quads as you inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. And exhale and lower. And bring the left ankle onto the right knee. Flex the left foot. And you can gently move that left knee toward the front of the mat with the left hand. And now reach through for a figure four. Left hand through the triangle. Interlace the fingers behind the leg, under the knee. Breathe. Good. Bring the right foot down, release the ankle. Or actually, let's just, you've already done it, I'm sure, but you can take that knee and that foot over to the right. And bring the foot and the knee up. Now release the ankle and right ankle onto left knee. Gently moving that right knee toward the front of the mat with the right hand. And figure four. And if you choose, you can straighten that left leg foot up toward the ceiling or not. Good. Let the knee fall to the left. And then we got to finish up here. And bring the foot and the knee up, release the ankle. Arms wide, let the knees fall to the right, gaze left. And then knees to the ceiling, knees left, gaze right. Good, knees come up. Just bring the knees in, gently rock. And then extend the legs. And as you inhale deeply, full body stretch. Inhaling, reaching, pressing through the heels of the feet. And exhale into your Savasana. Roll the shoulder blades under. Get comfortable. Release. And melt and soften. Gentle movements with the fingers and the toes. And then bend the elbows and the knees. And stretch. And come over to the side. Gently coming up. So thank you. I'm glad you could make it today. Have a good week. We'll see you. Well, I hope to see you either on screen or at church on Friday. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.